What's up guys, welcome to 27 Lanes. Today's video is going to be about the 5 things I wish I knew when I started running. The first thing that I wish I knew when I started running is that consistency wins over distance or pace. So my suggestion would be to actually create the habit first, and then you want to worry about distance and pace and how many loops you have to go around your house and how fast you have to run. Definitely creating the habit is setting that foundation where you're going to build yourself up from. So creating the habit is the first thing. Then I would recommend to do 3 times a week. And then every time that you go running, actually measure it by time. So let's say do 20 to 30 minutes. And then each session is 20 to 30 minutes. Don't worry about how fast you're going or how much distance you're covering within that time. The first thing that you want to get used to is actually getting into the habit of lacing up your shoes and going out there, or even if you do it on the treadmill, but showing up and do it 3 times a week for a solid month. The next thing that I wish I knew is that running is a prone injury sport.
What?
Somebody had to say it. It's the truth. So I'm telling you this not to alarm you, but it really to help you get ahead of the curve by incorporating strength training into your week. Basic exercises, squats, lunges, push-ups, anything that would actually help you create stronger muscles in your legs, that would help your core. All of this is going to translate into your running. Why? It will prevent the injuries. We all have different imbalances in our bodies, and this translates into running. So when you start experiencing, let's say shin splints, or you start experiencing knee pains or back pains or hip pains, it's because you have some sort of imbalances that your body is like trying to keep up with, but in reality, it's just not happening. Next point, invest in a pair of running shoes and running socks. So I'll tell you a little bit of a story here. When I first started running and I went to my first expo, or my first race ever, I noticed so many people buying shoes and everybody was talking about the different shoes and what they were good for and that brand and this brand. To me, I didn't understand. To me, all sneakers were the same, and I would say to myself, like, these people are getting ripped off. Why you need so many shoes for? In reality, I really didn't know any better. But now I understand that you need to invest in a good pair of running shoes because they are created specifically for running. So my best recommendation is if you go to any running store, wherever you are locally, 10 times, 9 out of 10, they have a treadmill where you could actually go in there. They will look at you, you will get on the treadmill, you run, they film you, and they're able to see more or less, okay, if you pronate, if you heel strike, and then they'll be able to recommend the best running shoe for you. Invest in the running shoes and the socks. Can't forget the socks. I'll tell you why. Same with me. I was like, you know what? I have the shoes. Why do I need socks? Socks are socks. Specifically, cotton socks are blister friendly. So maybe for the first 30 minutes, you might not feel it. But if you start adding time and distance into your running, you start noticing that all these socks that you always use for your regular sneakers, they will give you blisters. Number 4, meet yourself where you are. So what you really want to do is you want to go out there and this is your journey. So enjoy it. Meet yourself where you are, as if all you can do is walk, then walk. If all you can do is run, walk, or jog and walk, then do that. Stay consistent, but meet yourself where you are. Don't try to be an overachiever. Don't fall into the pressure that you have to keep up with everybody else that's around you. Because everybody's in a different journey. Everybody has been doing this for different times. So enjoy where you are at the moment. Get to know yourself as a runner. And don't compare yourself to others. And last but not least, what I wish I knew when I started running is that this sport will teach you some tough love. By that I mean, you will really feel at times that running will test your mental strength. It will test how disciplined you are, how committed you think you are to yourself, to the sport, and it will really put a mirror in front of you when it gets hard, when you physically just don't want to do it, when mentally you're just not feeling it, and it will show you, hey, you tough, right? It will say, hey, come down your high horse. You say you're committed and disciplined and you want to do this. Why you're not showing up? What's happening? So that's what running will do to you. Running gives back to you whatever you put into it. So if you go through it, it will say, hey, how's your mental strength? Hey, how's your discipline? And if you're able to stick it through and you're able to endure all of this, on the other side of the coin, you will feel empowered, you will feel encouraged, you will feel accomplished. And all of this will translate into your regular life outside of running. And if that's not tough love, I don't know what it is. All right, guys, so that's it for me. These were the 5 things that I wish I knew when I started running. Let me know what you think. Let me know what were anything that you wish you knew when you started running. I hope you found this useful and helpful. And like always, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Go ahead and click the notification button, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.